Hi, Childcare Owners. How are you guys doing today? Happy New Year to all of the Childcare Owners. Today is January the 1st, 2023. I'm super excited about this year, and I know that you guys are super excited as well. This is a year for new beginnings, new goals to be set for your child care and to, just make sure that we are doing things decently and in order for our child cares for the 2023 year. So I'm excited about what this year is going to have in store for all of the child care owners, how you guys are going to increase annually in your revenues, monthly in your revenues, how you're going to get your child care operations operating from a beneficial financial standpoint, because this year you're going to be very focused and you're going to be very determined to make sure that your child care is operating from a beneficial financial status. Okay, so let's not even worry about 2022. 2022 is gone. What we didn't do in 2022, let's make plans to make sure that we do those things in 2023. So, having said that, I want to say again, Happy New Year. And for those of you guys who do not know me, my name is Donna Wafer, and I am a child care CFO. I assist child care owners in ensuring that you guys are not paying more than your fair share in taxes with legal IRS loopholes and guidelines. And I'll also assist child care owners in ensuring that your revenues are growing and scaling on a monthly basis, semi-annual basis, and an annual basis to the 6-figure, 7-figure, and 8-figure scales. Okay, so today on this live, I just wanted to hop in for the new year, just to, I want you guys to get your mentality together, to get your, get your sight together, your vision together about your child care, and bring it to fruition. All right, I want us to start implementing these things today. All right, I don't want us to start waiting until Tuesday, Wednesday. Today is the day. All right, so this live is I'm going to talk about the 3 most important reasons as to why you as the child care owner should actually begin your bookkeeping in January. You as a child care owner should start your bookkeeping this month. Okay, there are 3 critical reasons as to why you want to do this. The first reason I'm going to speak about briefly is that I know that in a couple of weeks the tax season starts in relation to what took place in 2022. And as a child care owner, this may not be you, but there are some child care owners out there who are nervous about the tax season, who are kind of frantic about the tax season because they know that they did not do what they were supposed to do in 2022 in regards to, keeping up with all of your income that has come in, keeping up with your expenses so that you can get those write-offs, so that you can get those credits. And it's putting you in a very nervous space. All right, and that's not what I want to talk about on this live video, because 2022 is gone. Like I said, it's gone. What's happened has happened. But what you do want to do is make sure you're not in that place next year. All right, so if you know that you had not done the things that you were supposed to do in 2022 in regards to bookkeeping, keeping up with your income and expenses, now is the time to get that straight within your child care. Okay, now is the time to get bookkeeping in order for your child care this month, in the month of January. That way, you can actually start visualizing and you can start seeing your numbers. You can start understanding your numbers. This is how you're going to start growing and scaling. Okay, you have to know your numbers in order to do so. Okay, so this is a critical reason as to why you want to begin your bookkeeping in January. You don't want to start in February, March. This month is when you want to start. You're starting from a new beginning balance. All right, and we take that balance, and you'll see as the months go by how you start to increase in revenues, how your enrollment starts to pick up, so on and so forth. Okay, the second thing that critical reason why you definitely want to start bookkeeping right now is because you may have been that child care owner that was not able to obtain any type of capital, any type of funding, any type of grants for your childcare in 2022. And the reason could possibly have been that you did not have the proper documentation that the investors or the financial officers or bankers may have been requesting from you, okay? You did not have bookkeeping in place, so therefore you were not able to provide financial statements such as your profit and loss, such as your balance sheet, statement of cash flows. You may even be delinquent on your tax return, so you were not able to provide those particular documents. But at any rate, you definitely want to start bookkeeping now in the case that you were not able to obtain capital last year because of these reasons, simply from not having bookkeeping, okay? Because the lenders, they want to lend to you as a small business owner, but they can't lend to you if they don't know, your income that you're bringing in monthly or the expenses that are going out. They want to know, is this childcare profiting on a month-to-month basis? If not, what were the reasons? Maybe it was a slow year, or maybe something happened as to whether that childcare had to close down for the year. They don't know this unless you provide them the supporting documentation that they're requesting from you, which is going to be your financial statements, okay? Financial statements are generated from bookkeeping. So I saw that a lot of childcare owners were not able to obtain capital strictly because of this reason, okay? And so I don't want that to be you in 2023. So let's go ahead and start implementing your bookkeeping, this month, all right? Another thing is as to why you want to go ahead and start your bookkeeping in January is that I've seen a lot of childcare owners, they were delinquent on their payroll to their employees, and they were having cash flow problems, okay? This is something that is very critical. If you do not have employees, then you cannot operate your business. You cannot be a one-man show operating childcare. Some of you guys have several facilities, several centers. So you definitely want to make sure that you are always on top of payrolls. There should not be delinquent payrolls. There should not be delinquent tax documents that are getting out to your employees, such as the W-2s, the 1099s, and things like that. All right. So you definitely want to stay abreast of that. And you definitely want to stay on top of not just the late payrolls, but payroll taxes. I've seen 2022 childcare owners, they were late on their payrolls, which means they were late on their payroll taxes. And this is just an absolute no-no. In regards to payroll taxes, I'm talking about federal taxes from the company. I'm talking about Social Security, Medicare, state unemployment tax, federal unemployment tax, FUTA, SUTA, things like that when I say payroll taxes. And these taxes are not being paid timely, which the childcare owner is getting penalized from an interest standpoint and a late filing penalty standpoint. And these penalties are eating up the childcare owner's revenues, okay? So you definitely want to, not only is it eating up your revenues, when I said you guys are having, some of you childcare owners are having cash flow problems, the penalties are eating up your revenues. So therefore your cash flow is decreasing significantly just by not having these things in order. And I get this all the time, I didn't know that I was supposed to do this, or I didn't know how to do this or that. You guys, childcare owners, that's why it's so important that you bring on a childcare accountant for your center, for your facility, for your in-home childcare, as they are to lead and guide you and inform you of, payroll taxes when they're due. And even some, they'll do it for you. They're responsible for doing this for you, which is something that you don't have to worry about. That way you don't have to incur all those penalties, late filing fees, can't pay your staff on time, okay? We're not going to do that in 2023. We're going to make sure that we are running our child cares and operating our child cares from a very, very strong financial standpoint, okay? So that was the reason why I wanted to hop on this live, and just to, today's January 1st, 2023, just to give you guys some things that are going to help you throughout the year. There will be a link below this live where you can click the link and book a 15-minute strategy session with myself. It is a free 15-minute strategy session, so we can assess your childcare situation and, get you on board. Because if you're one of these 3 people that are experiencing these things in regards to bookkeeping, like you're nervous right now about the tax season because you didn't have bookkeeping in 2022, but you want to implement bookkeeping in 2023, go ahead, click the link, reach out. Or you may be that childcare owner where you just could not get capital. You tried and you tried and you need these monies for your center, your in-home, go ahead and click the link. All right. And third, last but not least, late payroll problems, cash flow problems. This is something that I have seen throughout the years so many times, and I just do not want that to be you for the 2023 year, okay? So if you're a child care owner, if you're experiencing any of these problems that I've just told you about, if you're not, then this video is not for you. But if you are experiencing these things, or you have not experienced them but do not want to in the future, there is a link below the video. Go ahead and click the link, and myself or one of my staff members, we will reach out to you and we'll book a 15-minute free strategy session with you, and we'll definitely assess your tax situation, assess your accounting situation, and get your child care started on the right foot for 2023. So much success to your child care, much success to your operations. I definitely want to assist the child care owner in ensuring that you guys are not just operating stagnant year by year, but you're actually growing on an annual basis in regards to revenues from that 6-figure to 7-figure, from that 7-figure to 8-figure. So I look forward to speaking to you guys soon. You guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.